That's how I hold the crank. This tool is to break this bolt here loose. Just go to this here. Get my tray. All the retainers, all the keepers, all the springs are all in their location. They're the same intake and exhaust, so it doesn't really matter if you mix them up. I like to keep everything in its original location, just for the sake of, I don't know, just good practice, I guess. All the cams, intake, exhaust, intake. lifter and the roller follower for each camshaft, or each valve rather. These are all the bearing caps. They're all labeled, so you can mix them up as long as you know what you're talking about. They'll go back in the same location. Clean all that up before we put it on. I like to use this assembly lube on everything. Make it nice. Put it all back together. Here's what I use. Just a lever deal. Bought on Amazon. Works great. You can move through it fast. You switch this to this side and you're pushing down for the intake thing. So I do all the exhaust and come back, switch the bridges over it, and do the intakes. So, about how long it takes. It doesn't take too long. Little pocket screwdriver. Little grease on the keeper. Grease holds the keeper. The grease we put on the valve earlier holds the keeper on the valve. That guy goes flying off all the time. But all it's really doing is holding this on that. Must use just a loud noise. Scare you, but that's enough. I'm used to it. If you've used the AGA tool, you realize how much faster this is. The AGA tool works great in the car, but for the amount of work we're doing on this, I pull the motor. And it's a lot easier to use this when you're on a stand. These rear intake valves are almost impossible with the AGA tool. You can't hardly see them at all. So I use this, saves so much time. Now that we got the first one done, we'll run through these real quick. As you can see, they're all done. Double check. I look at each individual one just to be sure. And when I put my lifters on, I check every single one of them. You want the lifter in, you want the part over here. So like this, make sure they go to their original location. I'm going to set it there. Get the next one, set it here, and I put my fingers on them to know they're good. If this falls off like that, hang the valve open. You get a misfire. If it falls off like that, that valve doesn't open, you get a misfire. This is the worst case because that'll damage the camshaft and all that. So I just make sure I touch everything, make sure everything's good. Put it all back together. Rotate it over. Check it one more time before you put the valve cover on. And if it's good, it's good. So that's it. Hope you liked the video. Pretty quick. I mean, we usually do both sides in an hour or so. Have fun.